Good morning, everyone. My name is Heather Taylor. I am the Senior Advisor to the Director of Public Safety. Dr. Isom is away attending his daughter's wedding, and I'll be handling the presser for today. And it is about outlining our decisions for the Summer Violence Prevention Plan. I want to assure St. Louisans that the Public Safety Department, SLMPD, and departments across city government are working every single day to help keep the people of our city and those visiting our city safe. Our focus will always be on preventing violent crime, but we are also looking at other ways to address a wide array of offenses and issues. In early June, we'll be launching our Summer Violence Prevention Detail. The St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department will be strategically deploying patrols throughout the city using data-driven strategies during peak times and locations for enforcement. The Summer Violence Prevention Detail will mobilize resources using traffic safety, air support, specialized units, park rangers, deputy marshals, and will once again collaborate with the Sheriff's Department to increase visibility in areas where crime data tells us we need to be. As we've discussed on prior occasions, SLMPD will be going to 12-hour shifts Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, focused on highly visible patrols in areas where crime is spiking. Footbeats will be a part of that plan as we can do them. "12-hour shifts are common practice in law enforcement. The safety of our residents is our number one priority. Again, the safety of our residents is always our number one priority. Public safety has developed an incident mass notification system with federal partners, highway patrol, local agencies to help the city with investigating mass shootings and large-scale incidents involving violence. This is of significance in light of the tragic incidents in New York and Texas within the last 2 weeks. We also know that property crime is a concern. Aside from SLMPD's normal district patrol measures, SLMPD representatives, usually the district officers, liaisons, and district detectives, will attend monthly meetings in our community, and they've been doing that on a regular already. We also have our neighborhood improvement specialists who are going to be more active, more visible, addressing problem properties, problem incidents in the city. During these meetings, residents can learn proactive ways to protect their property and report tips, information about incidents in their neighborhood. And over the last 2 months, we've also initiated a nuisance-related committee to address incidents before they turn violent. We want, again, our number one priority is fighting violent crime, but we also understand that property crimes are critical. What we've discussed in some of these meetings is with the buildings division about parking lots, more lighting, having attendants there to make sure that your property, when you attend an event downtown in South St. Louis, North St. Louis, that your items are safe. But the public safety, but we know that public safety needs to go beyond just policing. We need to take the steps to protect our youth, our children, who are one of our most valuable resources. They are our future. Because every single young person injured or losing their life from gun violence or experiencing any form of trauma related to violence is simply unacceptable. I am glad to have these people here with us today in their organizations. Will Pinnock, Chief or Interim Chief Colonel Sack, to address some of the issues that are outside of the police department as well. And at this time, I would like to turn it over to Colonel Sack, who will discuss SLMPD in the upcoming months.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Good morning. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Michael Sack. I'm the commander of the Bureau of Community Policing. The St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department has already begun our cruising and summer violence initiative. About a month ago, we started using some officers from different districts and officers assigned to specialized enforcement, both uniform and plainclothes and unmarked vehicles. They've been working in the downtown and the downtown West District, as well as along the Broadway corridor, beginning from the 3rd District around Lafayette, all the way up through Halls Ferry to the Circle and Riverview to the Chain of Rocks Bridge. This footprint essentially is the area where we have a lot of our problems with cruising and armed cruising, where young people drive around, obviously carrying firearms, some of them even hanging out of the tops of roofs. In addition to this, they have the flexibility to move into the neighborhoods when we have issues in hot spots, or what we call our mission zones. Those mission zones are identified by our crime analysis unit based on violent crime that happens within the past few weeks. So we know where we want to put our resources. It's the best way to apply that. With this initiative expanding, the 10th of June, what we'll end up doing is having the afternoon watch work a 12-hour shift, and half of the night watch will work a 12-hour shift. The result of this is we'll have an increased number of staff between 7 p.m. and 3 a.m., which is essentially the window where we have most of our issues, whether it's related to cruising and traffic violations or violent crime. Also, because of the expanded staff, we'll be able to put more officers into those district mission zones where we're experiencing violent crime. The watch commander, who's going to be in charge of the detail on any particular evening, will have the freedom to move officers about as they see fit based on radio calls and their own personal experience and recent violence where there might be a potential for retaliation. In addition to this, we're also leveraging our mobile cameras that we have out in neighborhoods. We're going to place those in areas where we have most of our violent crime. And we're also partnering with other city agencies, which Mr. Will Pinckney will talk about, so as to give youth an opportunity or a place to go where they're safe while we work on our efforts to try to reduce violent crime. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Will Pinckney, and I'm the Director of the Mayor's Office of Children, Youth, and Families for Mayor Tashara Jones. When I was a police officer in New York, what always struck me at the scene of a crime or incident was the way that violence impacted children, not only in the home, but in the community as well. And as has been said, children are our most precious resource. They are our future. Stopping cycles of violence starts with connecting kids to safe, healthy environments where they can learn, grow, and make friends. The neighborhoods where crime is most prevalent usually have the least opportunities for kids. And children need ways to get out and meet new people and experience different communities. We all know that it takes an all-hands-on-deck approach to keep our community safe, especially our youth. This year, gun violence has already hurt more than 50 children across the city. It is imperative that we bring all of these partners to the table to give them safe, productive places to come together, socialize, and grow. With $1 million in community development block grants and in collaboration with our partners, we are providing Summer Fun STL, a one-stop shop for families to find summer activities for their children. Using federal funding from the American Rescue Plan Act, the city is proud to partner with St. Louis Public Schools to host free summer programs at 7 schools throughout the city, serving between 500 and 700 youth. These programs will offer recreational activities, field trips, and serve 3 full meals each day. This is in addition to many free summer camps hosted by our city-run rec centers, which are already serving hundreds of youth in our communities, as well as the numerous programs and pop-up events offered by community partners such as the YMCA, who so graciously are hosting us today. All of these important youth programming opportunities can be found on the city's website. More than 1 in 4 children in the city of St. Louis live in poverty. We know poverty is a driver of violence in our neighborhoods. By giving youth safe places to go during the summer, we are giving parents and guardians peace of mind that their children will be in a safe environment as they head to work, do errands, or more. We are always looking for ways to support our youth, and the city is reviewing proposals currently to expand our community violence intervention programs with $5.5 million through American Rescue Plan Act funds. We'll keep the public updated on our next steps. We are grateful for their partnership to help make sure our children stay safe and engaged this summer. With that, I'll turn it over to Don Price, founder of the Sophia Project and one of our summer programming partners.
Good afternoon. Again, my name is Dawn Price, and I have been committed to serving the St. Louis community and keeping kids safe for the last 10 years. And we're extremely excited to be partnering with St. Louis City and other community collaborators, and especially being able to extend safe space to youth in 7 different locations. It is our goal to work with St. Louis Public Schools to extend service to 700 kids in 7 different sites this summer. And what we're looking to do is to provide fun, adventurous programming and keep our children safe. Thank you.
Good morning. Thank you for being here. My name is Hetel, and I represent the Gateway Region YMCA. And thank the City of St. Louis for giving us the opportunity to provide more resources to youth in our community. At the Y, we know how important it is to keep youth safe by providing positive environments where they can learn, grow, and thrive. As a part of the YMCA's commitment to providing safe spaces for youth and teens, we continue to find innovative ways to keep them engaged and connected to the YMCA's core values. The funding we receive through the Prop S Youth and Risk Program has given us the opportunity to develop a 2-pronged youth initiative, which will engage youth and teens downtown and in the city. This initiative will allow us to give youth a productive outlet while they're downtown, build relationships to find out what their interests are, and engage them in other activities that the YMCA holds at our locations. The first part of the initiative is we will host 3 to 4 pop-up summer events downtown geared towards creating positive spaces for teens as an alternative to possible unproductive actions. These pop-up events will offer teens fun activities, mentoring, food, information, and music. Along with these pop-up events, we develop a street team that will engage youth and teens on weekends to find out what their interests are and to get to know them in order to build trusting relationships. Youth and teens will also have opportunities to get involved in wide programming such as teen nights, youth mental health programs, Y Achievers programs, youth in government, esports, mentoring programs, and much more. In addition to any teen actively involved in any of our teen programs, that teen will receive a free teen membership to the Y during their participation in the program, further providing safe spaces for teens to be in our Ys this summer. Again, we thank the city for the opportunity for the Gateway Region YMCA to directly impact youth in our community. Thank you.